Decumulation anxiety is a term that can be used for the fear of running out of money, which is a very sensible concern to address. So for example, at retirement, this is the time when this is most commonly felt at. So there's two different broad categories of people who will feel this sort of anxiety. And they are the people who are natural spenders, and they're the people who are natural savers. So the natural spenders will feel this fear of running out of money because they are used to spending, but also know that they can, before then, have earned to replace that money they've spent. And then there are the natural savers who have spent their lifetime working and saving, and they just have this fear of that position changing. So rather than they're saving up that money going down. But how to manage this, the sort of strategy for managing this, is actually quite similar for both of them. And it starts with a plan. What do you have now? What sort of lifestyle do you want to lead for the next X amount of years? How much is that going to cost you? What are your priorities? Where is there flexibility on what you spend? So a financial planner can help you find this sort of safe withdrawal rate. So from the incomes you're receiving, say through your state pensions or other sort of guaranteed incomes, and also a safe withdrawal rate from your portfolio if you have one, so they can help you design this. Once you have this plan in place, it's important to keep revisiting it every year, because life can change, circumstances can change, markets can change. So it's important to keep going back to each year. Are you in budget? Is that budget still appropriate? And try and treat this, whether you're this natural spender, this sort of income strategy that's being created can be your constraint. So if you're generating an income from your portfolio, that is the amount you've got to spend. Or if you're the other type, if you're that natural saver, that income can be a target. This is how much I want to be spending. So when you have plans and targets, you can it starts creating the mindset, this is what I'm meaning to do, this is what I'm planning to do. And so it can help overcome that anxiety that can be felt when watching your wealth go down. Cash flow modelling can be very useful for this, because it can start giving you a visibility of the long term of what the future might look like, and start sort of taking ownership of, this is the direction my wealth is going in, this is what I've worked for. And using things like cash flow modelling can help with scenario analysis, so you can plan for these eventualities and not let it restrict the lifestyle that you should be living. So having someone alongside you, a trusted advisor who has experienced this and seen this and knows how these things can pan out, is someone you can go to, not just to map out the numbers, but to talk to. They're your sounding board and they're your support. So it is important, if you do have a trusted advisor alongside you, to remember it is okay to tap into them when you want to talk about the numbers, or whether you want to talk about your feelings as well, because that's what they're there for. And it can be, when you're going from this point of going into retirement, it's a lot of change going on, and it can be a really emotional time. So it's a really good time to be talking to your advisor, lean on their experience and just get some reassurance. It's a wonderful thing, because that's why we do what we do. We're here to help people meet their goals and dreams. And if you get to the point where you can achieve that in retirement and beyond, that's why most of us do what we do.